Have you ever wondered how a jackpot machine works or what your odds are of striking it rich? The allure of jackpot machines is undeniable. They beckon with the promise of life-changing winnings, the thrill of the game, and the suspense of the unknown. But what really goes on behind the flashing lights and spinning reels? Imagine a world of complex algorithms and intricate mechanics, all hidden behind a facade of simplicity. This is the world of the jackpot machine, a marvel of modern technology designed to entertain, engross, and yes, sometimes even reward its players. Many people believe that jackpot machines are rigged, designed to keep players playing and spending, but in truth these machines are governed by strict regulations and random number generators that ensure fair play. Every spin is independent of the last, and each outcome is completely random. So while it's true that the house always has an edge, it's also true that every spin holds the potential for a big win. But what about the odds? What are the chances of hitting that elusive jackpot? Well, they're not as high as you might hope. The odds of winning the jackpot on a typical machine can be as low as 1 in 50 million. That's less likely than being struck by lightning or winning the lottery, but that's part of the allure, the possibility, however remote, of striking it rich with a single spin. So, what's the secret to jackpot machines? Is there a strategy that can increase your odds of winning? Or is it all just a game of chance, a roll of the dice, a spin of the wheel? These are the questions that captivate us, that draw us in, that keep us playing. We're drawn to the mystery, the intrigue, the possibility. And in our quest for the jackpot, we find excitement, anticipation, and the thrill of the game. Well, brace yourself, we're about to delve into the fascinating world of jackpot machines. At the heart of every jackpot machine, there's a complex system called the random number generator, or RNG. This is the technological wizardry that makes the magic happen. The unseen puppeteer pulling the strings. The RNG is a bit like a heartbeat. It pulses away, tirelessly producing a sequence of numbers every millisecond, even when no one's playing the machine. It's the RNG's job to create these numbers, which correspond to the symbols on the machine's reels. Now you might be thinking, well, if it's creating numbers all the time, surely there must be a pattern. But here's the fascinating part. There isn't. The RNG is designed to be entirely unpredictable. It doesn't have a memory. It doesn't keep track of previous results, and it certainly doesn't care about what symbols came up the last time you played. In the world of the RNG, every spin is a fresh start, a new beginning. Picture this. You're standing in front of a jackpot machine. You've just had a winning spin. The lights are flashing, the music is playing, and you're feeling pretty good about life. You hit the spin button again, and the reels start spinning. Now, does the machine know you've just won? Does it care? The answer to both questions is a resounding no. The RNG is doing its thing, generating those random numbers oblivious to your victory. This lack of memory, this independence of each spin is crucial to the fairness of the game. It means that every player has an equal chance of winning on every spin, regardless of what's happened before. It's a completely level playing field. So the next time you're playing a jackpot machine, spare a thought for the RNG. It's the unsung hero of the casino floor, the silent partner in your gaming experience. It's working away in the background, creating those random numbers, ensuring the unpredictability and excitement of every spin. The RNG ensures that every spin is independent and unpredictable. It's the thrill of the unknown that keeps us coming back. Now that you understand the RNG, you might be wondering about your chances of hitting the jackpot. Well, let's dive into the concept of return to player, also known as RTP. This is essentially a term casinos use to describe the percentage of all wagered money that a slot machine or other casino game will pay back to players over time. So if a machine has an RTP of 95%, it means that, in theory, it will return 95% of all bets back to players. But remember, this is calculated over a long period of time and many spins. It doesn't mean you'll get 95% of your money back each time you play. You could win the jackpot on your first spin, or you could spin 1,000 times and never hit it. That's the beauty and the curse of probability. Now you might be thinking, I'll just play on machines with the highest RTP. While it's true that a higher RTP could increase your chances of winning, it's important to remember that it's still a game of chance. Each spin is an independent event, thanks to our friend, the RNG. Even if a machine has a high RTP, it doesn't guarantee a win. It's like flipping a coin. Even though the odds are 50-50, you could still flip tails 10 times in a row. It's unlikely, but it's possible. The same principle applies to slot machines. So although understanding the RTP can give you an idea of your potential returns, it doesn't change the fact that the outcome is ultimately up to chance. The unpredictability is what makes the game exciting. It's the thrill of the unknown, the possibility of that big win lurking just around the corner. But let's be real here, the house always has an edge. Casinos are businesses after all, and they're in it to make money. So while it's possible to win big, the odds are stacked against you. That's why it's called gambling after all. Despite the odds, millions of people are drawn to jackpot machines. But why? There's something inherently captivating about these machines. It's not just the bright lights or the catchy tunes that play as you spin the reels. It's something deeper that taps into the human psyche. Let's dive into this a bit more. Firstly, there's the thrill of the game, the anticipation as the reels spin, the excitement when symbols align just right, the suspense as you wait for the final outcome. This roller coaster of emotions is what makes playing jackpot machines so exhilarating. It's a game of chance, and there's something inherently thrilling about not knowing what the next spin will bring. Then, there's the sensory appeal. The sights, the sounds, the tactile feel of pressing that spin button. These machines are designed to be engaging and immersive. The vibrant colors, the flashing lights, the catchy jingles all contribute to an experience that's meant to captivate and hold your attention. It's an audio-visual spectacle, a feast for the senses, and it's part of what makes these machines so alluring. But perhaps the biggest draw of all is the dream of a life-changing win. The possibility, however remote, that with just one lucky spin, you could hit the jackpot and change your life forever. It's this dream, this hope, that often keeps players coming back. Even when the odds seem stacked against them, the potential for a big win is always there, lurking in the back of their minds. It's important to remember, though, that while jackpot machines can be a source of entertainment, they should never be viewed as a surefire way to make money. The house always has the edge, and over time the odds will always favor the casino. And so, we see that the appeal of jackpot machines lies in more than just the potential for a big win. It's about the thrill of the game, the sensory experience, and the dream of a life-changing win. It's not just about winning, it's about the excitement, the anticipation, and the hope of that one lucky spin. With all this talk about jackpot machines and odds, it's crucial to remember the importance of responsible gambling. Now, we've all heard the phrase responsible gambling before, but what does it genuinely mean? It's not about taking the fun out of the game or making you feel guilty for trying your luck. It's about understanding the game, knowing your limits, and making sure that playing remains entertaining and doesn't become a problem. One of the key aspects of responsible gambling is setting a budget. Just like you would when you're going out for a night on the town, decide beforehand how much you're willing to spend. This is your entertainment budget, and it's crucial to stick to it. Once you've reached your limit, it's time to step away. Remember, it's not about chasing losses, it's about enjoying the game. Another part of playing responsibly is knowing when to stop. It can be easy to get caught up in the thrill of the game, the flashing lights, the spinning reels, the anticipation of a win. But it's important to keep a clear head. If you find yourself feeling frustrated, anxious, or upset, it's time to take a break. Gambling should always be enjoyable, never stressful. Lastly, it's vital to understand that gambling is a form of entertainment, not a way to make money. Sure, we've talked about the thrill of hitting a jackpot, but it's important to remember that these wins are rare. The odds are always in favor of the house. So go into the game expecting to have fun, not to walk away a millionaire. Remember, the true value of a game lies in the enjoyment it provides, not in the potential for a jackpot. So always play responsibly and have fun.